We have our second method of how we can glue on our back. Very similar to how if you made a ukulele in first level, or if you saw students doing this in first level with a ukulele, that we have a bottom board that has some screws and the threaded part is all the way in, so this is rounded off. So in other words, the threaded part of the screw will not dig into the rubber bands. I have my frame lined up with my center line of my body, just like in the go bar method, and I have my center line of my back lined up with those center lines. Again, just like in the go bar method. Like the ukulele method, I have them clamped in position. I like clamping the whole thing together. It's gonna hold it in place and it's going to hold everything together. I brought over 4 rubber bands, we'll see. By the way, there's no glue in this. So just like on the ukulele method, I like doing this with no glue first, because if you haven't done this before, it's good practice. This also helps you know, do you have a nice tight fit? There's really no rhyme or reason to how you put the rubber bands on or where you put them on. I guess my personality, I like trying keeping things somewhat symmetrical, or top to bottom, if you will. I don't know what you want to call it. Which again, proves my point. There's no rhyme or reason to how I am going to do this. So far, that's 2 rubber bands. If I'm looking ahead, I'm thinking we might need 5 or 6. We shall see. We're back with no glue, dry clamping. I lost track of how many rubber bands it was, so the idea of using 4 was not enough. Compared to a ukulele, which we do with 3, we might be double that on here. Have some clamps ready, because what I'm going to do is, what's nice about this method is I can really physically get in here and look at it, whereas in the go bar deck, you're kneeling down to look at it when you dry fit it. Looking for nice tight seals. Typically, where you don't have a rubber band, you might not have a great seal. So, for example, right here, little bit maybe of it coming up right there. So what do? We say, well, is it something to worry about? We don't know. Let's get a clamp on it. And if the clamp takes care of it, it's nothing to worry about. If the clamp doesn't remedy the situation, that means your bracing might be hitting your kerfing, or your kerfing might not be dished enough, and it's not on that angle of that contour. In this case, 15 degrees on your back. So just like on a go bar, make sure you're clamping onto a right area. I don't want to be clamping where there's no support underneath. And if we can get back in there, it looks like the problem is now gone. So that's a good thing. So we'll keep rotating around here, looking at it. Even though there's not a rubber band in this space, we still do have a tight seal there. If I was gluing, maybe I would put a clamp there just to make sure. But overall, things look really good on this right now. So, undo the clamps, undo the rubber bands, and we glue it. So this would be method number 2 if the go bar deck is taken. Or if you just prefer this method, maybe this is method number 1 for you.